I'm a Spanish teacher and then guys speak English, German, French, Dutch, Danish, Norwegian and Spanish and Swedish. Then guys speak 8 languages.
That's right. Once again, we made it to a garage to replace this tire. This is the harvest season, high altitude coffee. Left the city of Lanquin. We stayed in an amazing hostel with a wicked pool, which was just what I needed after some pretty crazy off-roading yesterday. And just before we hit the highway up here again, this is the valley we were staying in last night. Some new friends on the highway through Guatemala. 2 tigers. My bike's up right beside me. Then 2 tigers and another 1200 that they're driving 2 up. It was nice to have them ahead of me. I guess they know the turns a bit better. Maybe they don't, but I was just following them along. It was really fun actually. These are the first big bikes that I've seen in Guatemala. And now we're gonna have some ice cream. Helado Sarita. So I was driving through the mountain in Guatemala, and these guys were riding all of a sudden, and so I caught up. Well, you know, they're not. They're the support vehicle, and and they just bought me ice cream, and on we go again to Antigua in Guatemala. Thank you guys, so nice to meet you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Where the bike was 2 seconds ago, and then we went up this little sidewalk to park it right here, safe and sound for the night. Beautiful. Drivable. Seems easier than you think, but on a heavy bike you just shake in all directions. Bikes, golf carts, and a bookstore. Hey guys, just walking around in Antigua in Guatemala. Big volcano in the background there. So this place used to be the capital of Guatemala. And then they didn't like that part anymore, and they made Guatemala City the capital, which I drove through yesterday, by the way, and traffic was just a disaster. Unfortunately, I don't have much film of that because it was lane splitting all the way. But this place remained really charming. It's very small. You can pretty much walk to walk or take a tuk-tuk. You can walk from one corner to the other in about 20 minutes. So it's very small, but very charming. And yeah, with lovely roads, as you can see. These drive pretty difficult.
I'm a Spanish teacher, and I think I speak English, German, French, Dutch, Danish, Norwegian, and Spanish, and Swedish. I think I speak 8 languages.
That's right. So
right, yeah.
Uriel is also, you know, we're having conversations in Spanish, so he's teaching me a little bit more Spanish for an hour, and we're gonna have a coffee and walk the streets. So, muy bien, mucho gusto, Uriel.
Thank you.
Es un pueblo muy bonito.
Muy bonito.
Sí. Su nombre es Jessica, ¿no?
Jessica.
Con mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Okay.
Bienvenido a Estuario del chocolate para la civilización maya, también reconocido aparte del carácter como dios del comercio, dios de los mejores guerreros y la única civilización con un precedente escrito que indica cómo se crea el primer hombre de acuerdo a su perspectiva y cómo reciben el chocolate por primera vez es la civilización maya.
So from this little courtyard, we're going right into this place where the ways that the Mayans made chocolate is painted on the wall. And right on the other side is the whole description of how they make chocolate. These are the cacao beans, cocoa beans, cacao bonen as we say in Dutch. And this is the whole process. How they do this. Of course, they need warm weather as well. Here they are in the end. And under this device, they basically, crush them and it becomes chocolate. It's very delicious. So we're gonna buy some and snack on it later today. Okay, we're here with Uriel again, who just gave me an hour worth of Spanish.
Yes.
And guess what? He speaks Dutch too.
Yes,
Spreek je Nederlands of niet?
Godzijdank is het Nederlands.
Ja.
Godzijdank.
Godzijdank, hij spreekt nog Nederlands ook.
Ja,
En English as
en
well.
English, right?
Y español.
En español también.
¿Y qué otras lenguas hablas?
Gracias a Dios hablo alemán, inglés, English, Dutch, holandés, noruego, Norwegian, Danish, danés, Swedish, and French, Francés.
This guy is a lingual miracle.
Yes.
He's learned all these languages from books.
Yes.
In Antigua, and he helped me get a little bit better with Spanish, and he's doing that throughout the city all the time. So,
I am
getting killed by a scooter over here.
Yes, I'm in the street. I am street guy, street wise. Yes.
Hey, Uriel, mucho gusto, muchas gracias por las clases de español esta tarde.
De nada.
Okay, gracias.
Vielen Dank.
So walking away, in Antigua. Just came from the post office because I got some postcards to send. But the post office doesn't do that here, so I gotta go to FedEx or DHL and then they will take care of it. Oh, you want a postcard? We're taking applications. Success. Postcards are in the mail. DHL is taking care of it. Apparently there's too many airline problems and all that kind of fun stuff. Which is why, yeah, the national post services don't take care of international stuff. This is what it is.
Saliendo de Valentino.
Muchas gracias por este parking.
Está bien. No sé si quiere que lo use.
Bueno, tiempo para salida.
Está bien. Buen viaje.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias
Gracias por
para
la
el
visita.
video
Está bien.
y para todo.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Y espero
A la
vuelta.
próxima vez.
Está
Sí,
bien, aquí
gracias.
esperamos.
Yes.
And here are two more volcanoes, a little bit further out of town. You can actually hike and camp on top of one of them. But I have to push on and make it to San Salvador today, so that's not happening. Here's the other one, that's a little bit closer.
Well, it might not be the best spot to film, but all of a sudden there's one volcano on the left. Came out of the clouds a little bit. And at the same time, when we just turn the other way, there's the other ones. Right there. So this is one of the main volcanoes. You can kind of see the gray part where the lava comes down. And you can actually see it smoke a little bit. We'll zoom in for that. We're just about still on the Guatemalan side. We have to finish that road for a few more kilometers and that's where the border is. But first, we're gonna have some food here at this little place. And they just brought my food and it is delicious chicken and a beer. Yummy. So we made it to the next border. Flag is right here. There's the window I have to get to. So let's see how it goes. So we got the stamp to leave Guatemala, but now I need some copies of all kinds of stuff. And apparently there are photocopias. So it's just a place where I have to get all my stuff copied. Then I go back, check out the bike, and then probably gonna repeat all that fun stuff again on the El Salvador side. Oh, and it's 38 degrees. Did I mention that? We have the photocopia oficina. Let's make some copies. So we have copies. Now walking back again. Let's see if we can check out the bike. And then again off to the El Salvador side. Let's see what happens. Alright, we got it all done on the Guatemalan side, so we're just gonna go back to the bike and drive through no man's land. There's the bike. Into El Salvador. Wish me luck. And on we go to the next office. That's it. Half hour waiting, but the bike is cleared in. And as you can see over there, we're in El Salvador. Off we go to San Salvador, where a new tire is waiting for me. So, for the bike anyway. As you can see, this tire has not much left. Once again, we made it to a garage. This time, to replace this tire. Because there's nothing left of it. San Salvador. David just fixed my tire. There's Pedro, helped other things. And there's Mario, who got me the tire. Thank you so much, guys. Now I can keep going again. Just like that, 20 minutes after arriving at Mototec in San Salvador, I'm back on the road again with a new tire and an address to stay. Because my tire supplier invited me to stay with him tonight, so that's gonna do. You crazy? Look, this little puppy, just a few months old. Hey, her name is Gala. No, no food on the table. No, no. See, he's trying to sniff the table because he's like, hey, I bet there's food up there. Here's the driveway, all pretty easy until you go down the hill. It looks steeper. So we're at the coffee plantation of Mario's as well. Mario, where are we?
We are in the San Salvador volcano, and this is a coffee plantation farm. Mostly it's bourbon coffee. It's a high altitude coffee. It's between 1,300 and 1,400 meters above sea level. So I was telling that we used to keep the plants with some humid soil during the dry season. Okay.
Yeah. So they'll be okay. They don't die.
Yeah, if you leave them straightly in the sun, you have to do a most intensive work to keep them. Yeah.
And so you grow coffee beans, sell them, harvest them, sell them, and then somebody else makes it into coffee, basically.
That's right.
So now we're going to try a coffee bean.
Yeah.
Basically, this is a red one. When it's green, it's not finished yet, right, Mario?
That's right.
So let's taste it.
Yes.
It's a bit sweet. I'm not supposed to eat it. Mario told me it's not coffee yet. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
Tastes good. It doesn't taste at all like coffee.
You can show the one that processes it. First, they take away the, how do you call that?
The fruit, basically.
Yeah.
And then so this is the beans. Like I just chewed on this, and it tastes sweet a little bit.
So they take away, and this is the one that you dry and then you toast.
Yeah.
First you dry.
roast them. Yeah. So you dry them, roast them,
Yeah.
and that's how coffee.
Yeah. Usually you only dry them and then you export them, because the one that receives it is the one that comes.
They want to roast it themselves. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Okay. Well, there it goes. This is going to be another coffee tree one day.